Yo, what is up guys, it's me Eva again here playing Tokyo Ghoul Break the Chains. In today's video, we're gonna do something I think very fun. Is we're gonna take a reviews from the Play Store, the Google Play Store, and we're gonna see what people that put 1-star reviews, 2-star reviews, 3-star reviews, what they think was the bad thing or why they put such a rating for the game. Maybe we'll read some stupid reviews as well, so hopefully we'll see some interesting reviews. And first review we're gonna see is gonna be Peppo Zalish. Okay, I'm gonna be terrible with the names for sure. Honestly, I'm not sure why even such a type of gameplay exists. You don't even play, only click the same stuff. Games like those should always be in 3D, where one can move and feel like they are in the game. Don't even bother making those cheap games. I mean, it's currently been a trend, and gacha games in general are making a lot of strategic based type of games, like a turn based. Basically, like Ethereal Restart is one of the examples. Kaiju number 8. A lot of those games are basically doing it. It's mostly because people are I think it's easier to do those type of games rather than make actually 3D games. So for example, like a Bleach came out like a few days ago, and it's been very popular, but also it's much more work because you need to make the animations more perfect. You don't have just like one animation because you need to make it work with the environment as well, with the enemies that could constantly be doing something. And there's just a lot of aspects that needs to be worked on, and this type of game type of style is much more easier to do. And because of that, I think that's what, again, Funcat doesn't seem like a very big corporation that has a lot of money to do those type of stuff, obviously. But okay, let's get into next one. After playing Tokyo Ghoul Break the Chain since its launch, it's extremely pay to pay. Okay, I guess it's pay to win. I won't sugarcoat it for the sake of the game or its developers. The game needs a lot of work and adjustments to make it a pleasurable experience for the majority of its players. It's extremely pay to win, even compared to some greedy gacha. The game gives you okay amount of gems, but not enough for events such as Carnival, which requires 6k just for 110 draw. Unfortunately, I already stopped playing. So seems like again, this is pretty true. The game is very pay to win. You can buy everything in the game, literally everything. You can buy it for yourself. I think that's one of the reasons why the game is not really that great. Because again, if you can buy, like, it would be okay if you can just buy characters. Sure, like gacha system, making it pay to win is like every gacha game has that. Like, that's okay. But when you're making, I think not only just getting the characters is the problem. I don't think it's a problem anymore, because now they're giving, I think, decent enough amount of stuff. And if you're saving, then it's fine. So I don't agree with this one. But again, it could be because this one was written 2/12/25, so like basically a year ago, and that at that point the game was only it just came out. Basically, it was like a few months after that. So yes, currently the situation is better, but the problem is, if you can buy gear, if you can, like, basically RC cells, if you can buy potentials, if you can buy scene cores, if you can buy force talents, all of those are a huge game changer in terms of like CP advantage especially, and that's a problem. No one should be able to buy those, only grind. You should make a mode, you should make everything that like is all about grinding and not about paying your way through the game. That's how you make a good game, that you're only relying solely on making a gacha. Make a skins, I don't know, make something to do to get money from, rather than getting yourself, like, you know, all of that gear system just going to shit because you don't even if you're grinding, you're never gonna be at the same level as whales. So I do like agree in some aspect, but on not on wholly in this one. So I think it was made in the very early of the state of the game, so I guess it is what it is. Great game, love it. 1-star because of the over monetization of specifically Carnival characters, who are considered by far the best characters in the game. It's pay to win edit also has a rather poor English translation, leading to mechanics that doesn't work as expected or explained. I think it is they did a little bit better now with English translation, but it's still, yeah, I think it's still, even today's day, we have this problem with the English translation. So in terms of pay to win, I guess this is also pretty much the same thing. We have a problem with the carnival characters, and it was written in the early stages of the game. So again, now it is fixed, so I'm not gonna like talk about it too much. Offer to skip tutorial, but it only pushes you towards another step of the tutorial. I have skipped through like 7 batteries already, and it still doesn't let me do anything but the tutorial. Is this a joke? I was excited to play the game, but now I'm frustrated and I wasted my time. My advice: do not even download this game. This is a great one. I do actually feel for the guy. I think the tutorial is extremely stupid. I think there should be, like, if you're actually making a skip button, it should be appearing all the time. Like, you shouldn't be waiting. Like, you need to wait a few seconds before you can skip. You just need to make that skip button to skip everything, because the tutorial is pretty long, as well as they're just talking about like the most obvious things in that tutorial. Again, it could be useful for some people who never played, but I think it should be like smaller. I would say, I don't know. Tutorials, yeah, I do see the problem with the tutorial, like skips into skips into skips. It is kind of weird for sure. Also, we have like FanCat Games actually did like respawn here, but it's like, obviously it's a bot. Dear player, we're fully understanding your feelings, and we sincerely apologize for an inconvenience caused. We have continuous gathering valuable feedback from players and are committed to creating a better gaming environment for everyone. Thank you very much for your support of our game. And what do you think? They never fucking did it. They never changed the fucking tutorial. It is the same thing as it was. So I don't know. It's kind of like the bot is just saying it, but no one is actually doing anything. Okay, next one. This game is a perfect example of predatory game design. It hasn't updated anything since release. It only adds new banners to draw and nerfing the previous banners characters to oblivion. And there's also characters you can only get by spending real money. This game is a scam and can't even play it anymore. It keeps infinitely loading while there is nothing wrong with my internet. I think this is maybe, again, this has also been posted like 7 days, I think, after the release of the game. So this is one of the first, I think, 1-star reviews out there. The loading, there might have been an issue with internet in the beginning of the game. I don't know about that. So again, we're not going to consider that. I have no idea if, because I don't know. I don't think I had any problems when the game just came out. I don't remember anything like that. In terms of like character banners, adding new characters and not and nerfing the previous ones, yes, this is still true to this day, bro. They still didn't fix that shit. And again, they have like the same response with the bot. FanCat Games, like a dear player, we have received your information and so on, blah blah blah, and they didn't fix it. Like, no, they don't give a shit about actually older characters. Okay, let's see some other ones. Another cash grab. At the first few days, they give you a lot of opportunities to get characters, update them, a lot of reward, etc., etc. Everything just keeps you on the hook. Later on, find yourself stuck in one point because you lack everything you need to improve further. At one point or another, you will find yourself considering buying way too overpriced stuff, because this will be the only way to keep progressing. Give this game 6 months, it will die. Well, Eveline, actually, also Eveline as me. Shout out to Eveline, I guess. But she wasn't. I guess she wasn't that right in this one. 6 months, and we're still in. Unfortunately, those 6 months didn't change. But what I'm gonna say is she is also kind of true. In the beginning of the game, you have a lot of stuff you're gonna keep playing and playing and playing, and then like after a few days, you're probably gonna be stuck. Yes, that's actually true. That is still in the game. They didn't fix that. There's still like level caps, but they currently go much further. Like the level caps are getting faster and faster because they kind of try to get to the same point as the older servers, so you're gonna progress much faster, I think, currently. But again, stamina is still a problem in the beginning of the game as well. Yes, so I do agree on that one. Another another great one, Forever Alone Gamer, long and unskippable tutorial. Bro, I love this one. This one is fucking great. There's also another thanks, Parker. By the time you get to the place to receive the 2000 pulls, you would have taken too long in the tutorial, as it will then ask you to download extra content after the tutorial, making the timer run out, resulting in zero of the 2000 pulls. I actually don't know if this is like, is this accurate? Did they fix it or not? Because I don't remember. I think you only download it in the game. If he's talking about that, so like if you download it in the App Store, right? Then there's also in-game download. But I don't know if do you actually have an extra content that you need to download after the tutorial. So it's interesting. Write in the comments if you know the answer for this, because I have no idea if this is true or not. But I assume it is probably true. But again, 2000 pools also are a bait. There's no 2000 pools in this game. You need to play like a year to get those 2000 pools. So yes, it is quite I think a scam. Next one, Joseph. It's a fun game and it probably will get better, but sometimes purchasing do nothing. I spent £9 for a pack and it said precision, then nothing happened. The money went out and I received none of the items I had paid for. Terrible. Again, this is probably an issue there was like an issue with the payment, I guess. But hopefully he got his stuff back. I hope he got his stuff back and he wasn't like just didn't care after that. Okay, Kylie. It was a good game, but it kept saying I wasn't connected to internet when I was, and after I sorted it out, deleted my account, so I was like, what's the point of the game? It's only good if you don't plan on investing time or money into it, because you will end up disappointed. I mean, I did use both, I guess. I've been playing this game for 1 year and I did spend my whole my time for this game, and as well as some money, not to a big extent, so I think I am good on that end. But yes, I do think there's a lot of problems that could draw back the player base, and yeah, you could get disappointed by spending the time and money on this game for sure, especially it being extremely pay to win. Yes, in that sense I do agree. Let's see something a little bit more longer. This game is good if you like getting harassed by support team. Our clan was supposed to get a 2k gems per member, but we didn't receive it. So we contacted the support, who were slower than my grandma, taking 3 hours to 3 days to respond depending on their mood. And they kept playing dumb with that they also copy and paste the same answers for everyone, which just shows their dedication. Please refund all your money. No, you don't get banned and your items won't be taken away, and you use it in the game and repeat. I mean, this is I guess, yeah, probably because the team doesn't have a big I don't think they're in a big company, so they probably don't have a lot of players, and most likely there's just a bot who is answering first, and then once there's like a lot of the same issues, they probably just throw the same answers again until there's someone who is free and he's gonna be doing all of the reviewing of the issue there. So I guess this is it for that one. Next one, I played a game for a couple of hours, and God, it's pay to win big time. Everywhere you click, there's an option to pop up, to top up and pay for some extra things. I mean, fair enough, I guess. Yes, there's like top up is everywhere. Yes, yeah. That's the whole premise of the game. Yes, it is a cash grab for sure. There's also one more. I think this is gonna be the last one that I'm gonna do. Literal Trash by Amir. This is Amir Literal Trash. I am a big fan of Tokyo Ghoul anime series, but I hate this game because of bad UI and many other issues in the gameplay. Like the first fight is not related to an actual story of an anime. Yes, and bro, like, why? I mean, yeah, I think he's talking about tutorial here. I'm not sure which fight he's talking about. Is he talking about the story where you were? I don't think we're fighting as like Rize versus, for example, Jason there. So yeah, if he's talking about chain campaign because it's in tutorial, yes, you're literally fighting just like random stuff and all the time. There's literally no story in this game. There's like we've got new chapters after 1 year. So if you're actually was playing for the story, bro, yes, this is I don't know how to say it, but it didn't change much, bro. So yeah, hopefully he tried again, maybe the game, but most likely he did not. That's for sure. But okay, other than this, hopefully you liked the video. Please tell me in the comments if you like this one. I don't know, I just tried something new. I was just going through the Play Store looking and stuff, and then I noticed that there is a Tokyo Ghoul in there, and I was like, yeah, sure, let's try reading the reviews for this game if there's anything interesting in there. So maybe if you like this a lot, if there's going to be a lot of comments, if you think I should be doing this, as well as if there's going to be a lot of likes, we can do a part 2 of this. We can also go through maybe other reviews like higher, with higher stars, as well as see maybe good reviews over 5-star and see if there's going to be any dumb reviews in there as well, or if there's going to be some reviews that I don't agree on. Other than that, hopefully you like the video again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave comments, and have a nice day. I'll see you in the next one.